Are you constantly caught up in the past or future? Discover the power of living in the now. Welcome. If you're seeking to break free from the constant chatter of your mind and unlock a profound sense of peace and fulfillment, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most impactful books of our time, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. This spiritual guide has touched millions of lives, urging us to shift our focus from the past and future to the present moment, the only place where true happiness resides. First published in 1997, it has become a cornerstone of modern spirituality, praised for its ability to help readers achieve a state of mindfulness and presence. It's not just a book, it's a manual for living a more meaningful life. Takeaway 1. The present moment is all you have. Let's dive into the most significant takeaways from this transformative work, starting with the idea that might just change your life forever. The core message is deceptively simple. The present moment is all that truly exists. Everything else, your past and future, is a construct of the mind. This insight urges us to stop dwelling on what has been or worrying about what might be, and instead immerse ourselves fully in the now. Real-world example? Think about the times you've been anxious about an upcoming event. How much of that anxiety was rooted in the reality of the present moment? Often, it's the mind's projections that cause unnecessary suffering. By focusing on the now, you free yourself from this mental burden. Takeaway 2. The mind is a powerful tool, but it's not who you are. The mind is a remarkable tool, but it can easily become our worst enemy. We often identify with our thoughts, believing that they define who we are. However, Tolle encourages us to see that the mind is simply one aspect of our being, not the entirety of it. By observing our thoughts without judgment, we can create a space between our true self and the mental noise. This detachment is the first step toward inner peace. Imagine being in traffic. Instead of getting frustrated, observe your thoughts about the situation. You'll notice that the frustration isn't about the traffic, it's about your resistance to the present moment. Takeaway: the pain body, recognize and dissolve it. One of the most compelling concepts in The Power of Now is the pain body, an accumulation of past emotional pain that we carry with us. This pain body can be triggered by events leading to negative reactions and behaviors. By becoming aware of the pain body, we can prevent it from taking over our actions and emotions. For example, if someone's comment upsets you, it's often not just the comment itself, but the past pain it triggers. Recognizing this allows you to respond with awareness rather than react from old wounds. Takeaway 4. Surrender to the present moment. Tolle emphasizes the power of surrender, not in the sense of giving up, but in fully accepting the present moment, regardless of whether it's pleasant or unpleasant. Surrendering to what is allows us to stop resisting reality, which is a major source of suffering. This doesn't mean you can't change your circumstances, but that change comes from a place of peace rather than struggle. Consider a time when you faced a challenging situation. By accepting it fully without wishing it away, you might have noticed that the situation became more manageable and less stressful. Takeaway 5. The power of now and relationships. Our relationships often mirror our relationship with the present moment. Many relationship problems arise from a lack of presence, where past grievances or future fears overshadow the now. By being fully present with your partner, you cultivate a deeper connection and understanding. Imagine a conversation where you're not thinking about your next response, but are fully engaged in listening. This level of presence can transform your relationships, making them more fulfilling and authentic. Did you relate to one or more of the 5 insights discussed so far? If so, you're already on the path to transforming your life through the power of presence. But we're just getting started. What if I told you there are even more profound lessons from this book that could further deepen your understanding and enhance your everyday experiences? Let's dive into the next 5 key takeaways. Takeaway 6, the illusion of time. Tolle challenges the conventional understanding of time, urging us to see it as an illusion created by the mind. While practical for navigating the physical world, time often becomes a source of stress and anxiety when we allow it to dominate our thoughts. By perceiving time as an illusion, you can free yourself from its constraints, allowing for a more peaceful existence. Takeaway 7, the ego and its destructive influence. The ego, as Tolle describes, is the part of us that identifies with thoughts, emotions, and possessions, leading us to believe that these external factors define our worth. This identification with the ego often results in fear, jealousy, and a constant need for validation. However, recognizing the ego's influence allows us to detach from it, leading to a more authentic and peaceful way of being. Takeaway 8, silence and stillness as powerful tools. Tolle emphasizes the importance of silence and stillness, not just as a break from the noise of the world, but as gateways to experiencing our true essence. In moments of silence, we connect with the deeper self beyond thought, where peace resides. Incorporating practices like meditation or simply sitting in silence can help cultivate this stillness, bringing clarity and calm to your life. Takeaway 9, non-resistance, non-judgment, and non-attachment. Tolle introduces the concepts of non-resistance, non-judgment, and non-attachment as essential practices for living in the now. Non-resistance means accepting life as it is without fighting against it. Non-judgment involves observing without labeling, and non-attachment means letting go of the need to control outcomes. Together, these practices can lead to a more harmonious life. Takeaway 10, finding freedom through the power of now. The ultimate takeaway from Tolle's work is that true freedom comes from living in the present moment. When we liberate ourselves from the constraints of time, the ego, and the pain body, we experience a profound sense of peace and fulfillment. This freedom isn't about escaping life's challenges, but facing them with a deep sense of presence and inner calm. To recap, we've explored 10 powerful takeaways: embracing the present moment, understanding the mind, recognizing the pain body, surrendering to what is, improving relationships through presence, recognizing the illusion of time, overcoming the ego, harnessing silence and stillness, practicing non-resistance, non-judgment, and non-attachment, and ultimately finding freedom through living in the now. If you found these insights helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more content that helps you live your best life.